crossing over oceans, a chasm apart. Can you feel the ghost?
I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. Just getting tuned. Trying to think about how I want to go today, because I'm on a distortion sound right now. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I'm starting out this like tapping riff. Let me try it with this. I think I got a verse and pre-chorus just there. Go into a chorus. Big E minor chord would sound good, but what are you? I think I'm just gonna track this on this clean sound. It's kind of a chill song. I like zoned out. I don't even know what I played. I was like, yeah. Quick retune, and I'm gonna start doing dubs. So this is gonna be a lot of the same, but with some distortion on the thing. So I used to do these all the way through. Like I would sit here and play every single part, and then I'd put my videos together where I do like all the parts together on multiple windows, and I'd have like freaking 8 guitars or some ridiculous thing. I just stopped doing that because my computer is gonna die. Like it just processes all freaking day and I can't get anything done. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do left and right guitar on those videos. You can watch this and see that I'm actually doing more, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm layering this. Now I can take both of these things and just plop it down on the other ones, assuming I get the right measure. I'm gonna do the guitar solo quick. All right, I grabbed my bass guitar. What do I want to do, though? Honestly, that's probably all I'm going to do for the verse, because otherwise it's going to eat the guitar stuff. I kind of want to add this thing, so I'm going to do it. I muted the guitar solo, by the way. That's why it's not there. Gosh, pick the right things. I'm so glad there's an undo thing. All right, I'm going to put this back. Swing that up. All right, so this needs help. No chance it's coming through the mix. I don't want the low end on this, just the strum. So I'm going to just kind of pull these down, get this a little more. That's a MIDI guitar. It's actually a Shreddage 3 Hydra. Makes the guitars sound bigger and badder than they really are. All right, so drum part down. I already started doing a little bit of editing, which is ride cymbal went to this crash. Well, I pulled it up to that in the pre-chorus part. I left it on the ride because that's where it spits it out on the module. I left it there on the guitar solo part. What else did I do? I had a few leg taps where I bopped the bottom of the floor tom, and I'm about to do another thing. So this particular thing on Modern Massive, I could probably adjust the velocity curve, but a lot of these kick drum hits like this I can tell it's 73. Anything below 90 and I can like not even hear it. So non-existent. So I'm just going to select them all, go into, where the heck is it? Velocity limiter. And I'm going to put it on minimum. And then I'm going to just pull this number, which refuses to move. Why are you, there we go. I'm going to put it on 95. So a lot of these things where I did a little double bounce, yeah, you want to be able to hear that sometimes. If I pull this down, watch. So, or I do that sometimes. Ugh. All right, let me look around. I don't think there's... Oh, the other thing I did, these parts where I was doing kind of a snare roll thing, they got a bouncy sound here, so I just yanked a few of the notes down. Makes it sound more realistic. That is a drum part, and I'm going to put down some kind of lyrics and stuff like that. I just got a little bit in, but I figured I'd just turn on the camera because I'm just going to kind of piece this together as I go. Sometimes I just come up with it and just go right through the song. Other days, piece it together. It just depends. It's not necessarily going to be exactly what I do, but just general idea. I'm going to start tracking some of this just as a memory aid. All right, that's pretty half-assed, but I don't really care. I just need a memory aid. Something like that. I don't have to make it even sound good, just enough so I know what I'm doing. All right. So I'll do like a long held out note and then chorus. All right, I don't have any lyrics for that, but yeah, I'll do it after. All right, good enough. All right, I should start talk texting in. Tell me that it's all right. All right, I think that's it. Completely forget the verse, so I'm glad I put that memory aid down. Crossing over. All right, it sounds like ass. Until I warm up, I suck. Like, I'm only going to do like wimpy falsetto and a couple things, but I'm just going to start singing this, get it down in my head, and then when I get to the point where I'm warmed up enough, I'll start singing. Crossing over us. All right, now I'm warmed up. The second I can start doing the falsetto fry scream thing, I'm good. Like that. So that's just literally falsetto, but I'm activating the fry thing over it. My mother-in-law was visiting last month, and it was funny because she was like convinced that I was trashing my voice every time she heard one of my videos, like I was doing one of those screams, and I'm like, no, it's like literally barely audible. I had her sit back there, and she was like, because like, yeah, it's like actually coming out of my face so easily. One thing to think about if you're singing and doing this kind of stuff, like you don't have to blast volume because you got a microphone recording, especially you got a compressor. So that's going to make all those quiet parts loud. So the loudest thing I do is actually the low notes, like in the verse. It's barely under my breath. Like, yeah, so it's opposite of what you'd think. That was a good take. I got right through it. I wasn't actually expecting to do that. I was like 50-50 on whether I could actually remember when I got to things what the change was, but it was close enough to be recognizable. Get rid of this practice take because that sounds absolutely terrible. I gotta finish doing these lyrics. I've only got verse, pre-chorus, chorus. I gotta double that and then add a third chorus, so, it's the format. But they're there, and I will copy them to the bottom of the description box so you can understand what the heck I'm saying. The middle of my description box has where you can find me online, purchase and stream my music, and it's just, it's a big list. It's just places like iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and then the list goes on. At the top, I've got a link to the best Bible teaching I know of, and I put that there because it's Christian rock. As I say in the beginning, I don't make that really blatantly obvious. The lyrics are give or take sometimes about that. Sometimes it's just putting words down. One of my things is I just don't overthink it. I just come out here and do stuff. Since I'm doing a song every day, I don't have time to sit here and make it super deep. I just put stuff down and you can make your own interpretation. Yeah, anyway, though, that teaching is objective teaching, and I don't see that anywhere else. I just see subjective teaching, which is importing anything, traditional denominational stuff, text out of context, personal emotional stuff, and then just skewing the meaning and going way off base and not getting the point at all. That is like 99.99% of everything I say. Like, just nobody has any idea what they're talking about. This is the one standout thing where it's objective teaching. It's text in context. Text out of context is error. Bird's eye view of the whole thing, so you actually know what's going on. See the big picture. Grammar translation from the original languages, which right there clears up a lot of, misconceptions and problems that people have, because if you're going like New Testament, the Greek is very, very precise. Things where people are like, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? If you just look at the Greek, it right there answers your questions. Hebrew is a pretty vague language, but still they actually understand and can translate and that sort of thing. So you're going to just know what's actually being said. Yeah. So I think it's a good resource. I put it there for that reason, knowing if anyone's looking around, you're just finding a bunch of bogus stuff and then you just roll your eyes and go, all right, I'm done. This is like the one standout thing where it's not that. So that's why I put it there. Check it out if you want to. If you want to keep hearing music, because I come out here every day, I will continue to do that. I just have the mindset that I'm just going to do it. I don't care if it's coming out better or great comparing to anyone else or that kind of thing. Yeah, the thing is, I just want to write music. As I do, I get better, I get more practice, and I keep improving. So some days it's going to come out, some days it's going to come out great, and, there's a lot of in between. I will shut up. Song's coming up so you can hear the finished version, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.